What's up everybody? In every mobile game, there's going to be options to spend. It is what it is, but it's important to understand the best values you can get for your money. ohmydog Heroes Assemble has some nice options that I will be going over, but keep in mind this is from a low spender perspective. I will also be providing some info for ways to get the resources that I'm going to be mentioning for free. We can't forget the free-to-play players, so let's get it. I have a feeling this will be another lengthy video. I do try to keep them in between 10 to 20 minutes and make them enjoyable when I can. Timestamps will be available, which you can find in the video description or simply clicking next to the video's time duration and seeing the chapters. I think this will be a banger of a watch if you do plan to stick with this game. So briefly, I want to cover the main resources you're going to need in this game. It's going to be number 1, dog heroes, number 2, cookies, number 3, dog bones, and number 4, dog notes, or I'm going to just call them tickets. These are essentially the foundation of the game. Yes, of course, there's plenty more, such as runes. If we click on my dragon doll, if we go over here, these are going to be runes. They're going to give you additional stats for your hero. If I click on attributes, these are what all the runes are giving me currently. Iron, which if we go over to gear right here, this is going to be used for gear enhancement. Currently mine's maxed at the moment at 4,000. But if we go into, let's say, I think it's a lolly I'm working on. Actually, you know what? An easier way is to do this. If we go into lolly, you can see right here, if I click on enhance all, that iron at the top is going to be used to do this. Artifacts, same thing. If we click on gear, artifacts are going to be in this slot right here. Unfortunately, the stats it rolled are not very helpful to me, but it is what it is. I'm still going to level it up because if you go to cultivate, you can simply reset it for free and get the full payment back. As you level this up, you're going to be able to increase the base stats of your artifact. And then we have toys, which will be in this slot on the side. There's going to be different quality of ones, but if you have the signature one like I do right here, which is for Dragon Doll, you're going to have specific skills. Like at the beginning, lower the rage of all enemies by 40. Now this wasn't always at 40. If you go to star up, you can see the next time I star this up to 5 stars, it goes to 50. I can't remember what it starts off as. I think I can quickly go into the black market to show you. If I go over to surprise and right here, so it starts off at 20. And then you also have the recently added fish. So if we go back into my Dragon Doll gear and then the fish bowl, you can add various fish for different stats. You can click on this button at the top to see everything you're going to be getting from all the fish that you have equipped. There's probably some others as well, but yes, there is more, but I'm just going to be sticking with the basics. So number 1, it's going to be dog heroes. Dog heroes you'll be getting from one of 3 ways. Summons either by the 1,000 draws you get from joining the game, 1,000 draws spread over 100 days. A lot of people think you get these all at once. It's a lot of confusion, but yeah, it's spread over 100 days. As you can see, I've already been playing this game a little bit over a month. I'm going into day 41. If we scroll all the way to the bottom, you're going to get 100 days, and that's going to total 1,000. So it's not all at once. This will eventually run out, but it is worth mentioning. Or you're going to go to the dog shop, and you're going to use your Dog Express tickets. As seen at the top, I am currently saving these because I saved them for the reoccurring dog summon event, which I believe is after the current lightning round / black market event. Or you can get them from the random red dog shards or the universal red dog shards. Now I have been saving these. I don't plan on using them right now, simply because all my heroes are at high star levels where it just takes so many hero shards to progress to the next star. I am waiting to see what they do with the new heroes. If you weren't familiar with that, there is I think 6 new heroes coming. They have been released on the Asia server. I will put a screenshot up. I'm not sure if they're going to release all of them at once or one at a time, but if they do release all of them at once, I'm going to be able to pop all these for some easy handbook points. If they do it one by one, then, you know, that whole idea is scrapped and I'll just open them up because my patience is only so much. And then Universal Red Dog Shard, you just save this to put into your main carry. Now in this game, you will have a Red Dog hero, going to be your highest quality. I guess you could call it mythic. I have seen some players say it that. But yeah, when you go to dog summons, you're going to have a pity of 10. So if you click on the question mark, whether you summon once or 10 times, a red dog will always come every 10 summons. Some of the best rates I have seen in a game, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows, as this definitely is nice on one hand, but on the other, it doesn't last that long as the hero shard per star cost increases a lot. It's a gacha game after all, so patience or money will be needed. So in this game, if you're spending, there are 4 value offers I will suggest to help you out with these dog summons. Number 1, the first will be the Glory BP. I'm assuming BP stands for Battle Pass. To see this, you go into your Glory Tower and it's going to be at the bottom left right here. This pass works as a growth fund, meaning you don't get all these rewards right away. In order to complete the pass, you need to pass tower floor 1600. Like if we scroll all the way to the bottom here. Okay, so 1600 is the floor you're going to need to get and beat. In any game, growth type packs are usually top value, but these are long-term rewards, meaning if you plan to stick with this game, say for more than a month, I would suggest this. There is no free-to-play rewards for this though. For $30 USD, we'll give you 400 dog summons, 68,000 dog bones. These two are the main focus of this pass since every 10 floors, the chest and tower gives you dog summons plus dog bones. You're going to be getting 68,000 iron, which like I said is used for gear enhancement, 204 million cookies, 80 silver toy coins, 80 random red dog shards, 16,000 dog tickets, 40 gold toy coins, and then 80 universal red dog shards. This hands down is one of the best value packs in the game. Compare this to any other for the same price, and you will see how much more you get from this. Plus, it's not time limited, meaning if you look right here, there's no expiry date. And in my case, even if you go over floor 1600, this pass will still be active. So maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to buy it just yet. Maybe I want to wait. I want to see if I'm still going to be enjoying this game. It's still going to be there. Like I'm on floor 1620, trying to beat this enemy setup, and I can still buy it. The only reason I haven't bought it yet is I'm waiting on some misplay gift cards to process. Should be tomorrow. If you know what that app is, you know what I'm talking about. Also, there isn't another Glory Battle Pass that pops up after, say, you do floor 1600 plus. Number 2, the second will be the piggy bank. So if you click down on this drop down arrow, the piggy bank. How this works is when you do your daily or weekly quests, this bar right here will fill up. Once it gets to 100, you can buy the offer. Every day this will reset, and every day from just doing your daily quest, you can fill this up. This is a value daily offer. For $1 USD, you will be getting 200 dog tickets, 12 dog summons, 400 iron, and 50 bread. This will give you fishing stamina. This is a very valuable offer because say you're stuck in tower, meaning you no longer are getting summons from the final chest. You're stuck, so how else can you get these? If we go back to tower, I've shown this many times, but the final chest every 10 floors, you're going to be able to get some dog summons. So how else can I get these? I'm stuck. What do I do? Well, you can accumulate 12 free each day. You can go over to the Ancient Relic. If you're able to complete all 8 levels, you're going to be able to get 8 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This resets every single day. It doesn't matter if you do level 8. The next time this comes around, it's reset. So this is 8 summons every single day. Then you're going to go over to the dog shop from the main menu and you go to dog shop. You can watch 3 ads. This is going to give you 3 more. And finally, the last one you can obtain by doing your dailies. So if we click on task, and you can see right here, for 100 daily active points, the final reward will be 1 dog summon. That's going to bring you to 12. This is very generous, getting 12 summons a day for free permanently. This value offer, referring to the piggy bank, is very useful when trying to stock up for the dog summon event. This will also activate your daily first top up bonus right up here. There's going to be 2 different versions. You got one for $1 and one for $5. So you're going to get an extra 60 dog tickets, 1 cookie bag, and then 1 surprise chest. If you click on the rates, you're going to be able to get something in this chest of one of these rewards. It's just based off luck. I mean, it's not a crazy amount of stuff, but hey, it's added rewards from something you already bought. Number 3. So the third will be the increasing offer, which can be accessed if you go into benefits and you scroll all the way to the right, you go to the increasing offer. Now, how this works is each day you buy a level for the same price, but the value increases. So the important thing to note here is if you do not buy the next level, the next day, it resets back to level 1. So to me, if you do not plan on buying this 7 days in a row because it goes up to level 7, then I would stick with the piggy bank. For a quick cost comparison, strictly focusing on dog summons because, well, that's what we're talking about right now. For $14, so that's going to be 7 days times, $2 USD, you are going to be given 127 summons. For $14 with the piggy bank offer, for all 14 days, since it's $1 to equal the same price, so we're going to have to go up to 14 days, this will give you 168 summons. Now where they differ is the increasing offer on the screen right here is going to give you gold toy coins as an add-on, and the main draw is the final day down here on level 7, you have a random red artifact chest. But that's just it. It's a random red artifact with random stats. I wouldn't have high hopes getting something you want, but you're still able to get one, and honestly, artifacts are not easy to get in this game. The piggy bank, if we go back to it, focuses more on bread, which is going to be your fishing stamina, which is decent, but it's also something you can accumulate for free. Like if we click on the fishing game mode, you click on the rules, you'll see you restore 1 stamina per 6 minutes. The choice is yours, but strictly dog summons, I would prioritize the piggy bank. If you want, you can buy both. Number 4, so the fourth will be the Bounty BP. Now, I've personally never bought this before, so if we go over to Boss Invasion, this is the Bounty BP. But what I would suggest is to hold off on this one till the pass is about to reset. This is time limited, as you see right here, countdown 7 days, 8 hours. Once this gets to 0, it resets back to level 0. Why I'm saying is just to wait, because if you're not doing enough boss damage, as you see, challenging bosses and reaching damage goals every day can earn XP. So if you're not, say, like maxing out the damage threshold, so for Misfortune, it would be 30 billion. You may not be able to reach the last tier or level, whatever you want to call it. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why my scroll wheel's acting up. But if we go all the way down here, there's going to be 50 levels. I know when I was starting out, I wasn't able to. So why would you want to buy a pass when you're not able to complete the whole thing? It just doesn't make sense to me. But just remember, when you do click on buy pass, you will be able to go to battle pass level 5 straight away. So just keep that in mind. You only need to make it to level 45. Now, this does have a free version with some dog tickets, some rune shards, and some dog summons. Now, this isn't a high amount of summons. Like if I click on it right here, you're going to be able to get 40 random red dog shards, 4,000 rune shards, 6,000 guild coins, and 50 dog summons. But I do feel it's worth mentioning as something extra you can get. The piggy bank will be your best permanent, consistent value strictly for dog summons. Now, cycling back to the second resource I want to cover, it's going to be number 2, cookies. Cookies still are a huge issue for me. The cost of leveling heroes skyrocket the higher dog levels you have. An example, if we go into my lineup, to level a hero to 4,000, that's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. Or was it? I don't even know. Okay, so here we go. To level a hero to 4,000, if we click on retreat, it's going to cost you 5.326 billion cookies. Your master actually costs more, but I don't remember the cost of this. So for the sake of this example, let's just say they're equal or they're close to being equal. So that means if we click on this once more, it's going to cost you over 10 billion cookies to level your master and your main carry to 4,000. That is a lot, no question about that. So for the free-to-play ways of getting these, how do I get these? Well, you're going to be auto-farming campaign levels. So if we go back to the main screen, you will gain cookies over time through your AFK reward chest. Like you can see right here, currently I've been doing it for, I guess, 43 minutes and I got 6.7 million cookies. The other would be to take advantage of the redeem cookies option at the top right here. You will get 3 ad watches to double the amount you get. So for me, I only buy the 10 times option once. So for 300 dog tickets. I think this is essential, so that's 1 ad watch. So for me, I use the other 2 on the solo cookies. I believe it's for 23, 24. So for the ones that are at the beginning, like I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to click this. Hopefully I get it 3 times. I got a couple 3 times. That is what you want to see. Obviously, that's the highest multiplier you can get. And then I'm going to click on this to watch an ad. And then I'm going to be right back. All right, so my reward is granted. Click that. And as you can see, I got the cookies once more, doubling the amount. This is an essential thing to do. Now, if you are swimming with dog tickets, you could buy the 10 times twice. As you see, there is another option to do so. I personally don't. If you go over to the tower, each floor, you're also going to be able to get some cookies. You can see if I beat this floor or level, I'm going to get 860,000. And then also you can get them from green chests. So if we click on this for the treasure chest, you can see if we click on the exclamation mark, green chest, you're going to have a 94% chance to get cookies. Now, green chests, I do recommend saving for the reoccurring chest event. Even though they're only valued at 1 chest for 1 point during the event, it's still points. You can use some here and there, but it's up to you. Your house also has a fair amount of income. I don't think I've covered this game mode too much just because, I mean, it's just there. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you're going to have 3 different dishes. You're going to have your classic steak, and you have a chance of these rewards at the bottom right here. Because this is the least quality, you're going to get the least amount of rewards. Then you have your premium steak. Once again, random amount of rewards, but you're going to get more. And then finally, you have the best one, which is going to be the prime steak. And this is the one that I suggest using your 3 ad watches on to double the amount that you get. But be sure to only use this on the prime steak as to warrant the best results. So yeah, there is a fair amount of options available, but it's not enough. It's never enough. So number 1 for my way to get cookies if you're spending, the first will be the daily pack offer. If we go to benefits, this is the daily offer pack. This is my go-to option for a low spender. For $2 USD, you will be able to get all of these offers into one. I'm not exactly sure why you would just buy this separate, like 1, 2, 3, that's $3 when you can just buy it all for $2. Anyways, just do this option right here if you plan to get this, meaning you're going to get 4 universal red shards, 2 gold badges which you can use in the black market to save up and buy some toys. You're going to get 9 cookie bags, 3, 6, 9. Then you're going to get some silver toy coins, some dog tickets, and then some random red dog shards. You also get some, I believe this is, how do I click on this? Some dog ticket bags, which you get a random amount between 128 and 1288. So that's good. It's random. It is what it is. The main focus obviously is the cookies. Now, what really skyrockets the value here is that cookie bags scale with your campaign progress level. So this is going to be your level. As you see, I'm on 10,467. Now they scale with this. So if you've been opening them, you're going to notice the cookie income gets more over time, and that's because with more progress equals more cookies. This is why this is hands down the best offer in the game strictly for cookies, and it's daily. If you wanted to be efficient, you could use a few here and there when needed. Stock up the rest till you feel you're at your highest campaign level, you're just stuck, you can't go any further, and then you're going to use them. At campaign level 10,467, just as a reference point, I don't know if it's going to help you, but if I do 1 cookie bag for a 4-hour income, that is going to give me basically 30 million cookies. Then number 2, the second will be all the level BPs. There are many different versions, but you're going to have 2 for $5, 2 for $10, and then a bunch for $20. I don't actually know when this stops. I think I've been through at least 2 or 3 already. There is free rewards on the side, and of course paid rewards being deluxe. However, the free do not include cookies, which really sucks because that is what I'm focusing on when I look at these passes. Now you do also get dog summons, like if I click on this pass, I'm going to get 150. These are great, but the reason I didn't mention this for number 1 regarding dog summons is for me, the cookies are the main focus here, as there are other areas for dog summons, and those cookies are a hot item. I mean, fresh cookies send me to heaven, so why wouldn't they be? It's really up to you how many of these passes you want to buy, but all of these offers are great value, but they are time limited, meaning as you can see right here, purchase countdown 2 days and 2 hours. When this gets to 0, this pass expires, it's gone. This is a buy it or lose it offer. Personally, for me, I bought both for $5 and then skipped the rest. I don't mind taking some time to build up resources if I'm enjoying the game, which I am, and speeding up progression too much leads to boredom, at least in my scenario. But yeah, it's your call. You can do what you want. If you want to buy all the level BPs, they are all great value for the cookies plus other rewards. Moving over to the third resource I want to cover, it's going to be number 3, dog bones. This will be a quick cover because this is my biggest issue with the game right now. For resources, there is just no good value offers for these. You saw for dog summons, there was plenty. You saw for cookies, there was plenty. Now for dog bones, which in my opinion is going to be your biggest bottleneck due to the lack of attainability, whether passively, free-to-play or spending, compared to the cost increase as you play. The only consistent way I know of is from, say, like your AFK reward chest, which gives you next to nothing, and from the boss invasion, a specific one, I believe it's grass, I'll put some screenshots up, which goes through a cycle of other daily bosses. If you can max the damage out at 30 billion, you are looking at, I think, 7,500 dog bones, give or take. I can't remember, the screenshot's a little cut off here. Not exactly sure how many times a week you will get this opportunity, as this is something I am making notes of for this week when I make my boss invasion / king boss video. The main 2 bulk sources you're going to be getting these dog bones from are specific milestones in your handbook. So as if we click on points, you can see the previous one I got 45,000, and then the one after, well, not the next one, but the one after, I get another 50,000. Or from the final tower chest, I think I've showed this already, but you can see right here, I'm going to be able to get some dog bones. But these are not consistent. These will become further and further away of obtaining as you hit roadblocks, whether due to lack of power, lack of dog stars, etc. Purple chests allow you to, if we go over here to the treasure chest, purple chests, if we click on this, you have a 75% chance at dog bones, but I recommend to wait for the reoccurring chest event. You won't be using these often because unlike the green chests that I showed earlier, where they were only worth 1 point, purple chests are worth 20 points during the event, so I definitely would be saving these. At most, you're going to be opening these chests maybe once every 3 weeks or so, if you do plan on participating in the reoccurring chest event. So yeah, unfortunately there is just no dedicated dog bones offer I can suggest. The glory BP I covered for summons does include some 68,000, but outside of that, there's nothing. This is a one and done deal, so it's not a consistent source. If you go to, say, the time limited packs, I believe at the beginning on the main screen, I think it's in benefits. They're limited purchase packs. You can see for the daily, you get 200 for $1. For the monthly, I know you don't get any, but really the only one is for the weekly. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can buy this 3 times in the week, $30 USD each time for only 10,000 dog bones. This is absolutely a terrible value in my opinion, and I do not suggest this unless you're a whale and really need some, but I thought I would just show this. There's also the lifetime card, which I'm going to be covering as well in the dog tickets, the next portion, but where is that? I believe that's the privileged gold card. You can see if you buy, like, say, the monthly card or the lifetime card, you can get some daily. I'm going to go into more detail of these in a second, though. So finally, moving over to the last resource I want to cover, it's going to be number 4, dog tickets. So like dog bones, this will be also somewhat of a quick cover. Now these are a bit easier, I say this in quotations, to acquire than dog bones, but they are mostly obtained from the reoccurring chest event by completing rounds or rotations, whichever you prefer, or from some of the value offers I mentioned already as add-ons. Like if we click on the level BP, you're gonna get 3650 right here. But the chest event, I'll put a screenshot up, will net you 5,000 dog tickets per rotation completed. If you save up and you're able to do all 5 rotations, that will be 25,000 for the entire event. This is where I find the bulk of your income will come from once your handbook and achievement chest point accumulation slows down. Now, I haven't talked about the achievement chest. I know I've said the handbook numerous times now, but if you go into your task, you can see over here with the achievement tab, you're gonna have various ones that give you some dog tickets, but then you also have the chest at the top, which you're going to gain points from those achievements. Now, unfortunately, it's not like the handbook. I can't see my before or after rewards, but for this one coming up, I will be getting 950, but this will slow down. But your main bulk of dog tickets will be from the handbook chests. I gotta show it again, this is very important. Now, each milestone gives you some. It's not like, say, dog bones or dog summons. Every single one, you're gonna get some dog tickets. And it's always increasing. Like my next one's 4,300, the one after that is 4,400, and so on and so on. This is the same for the other rewards as well. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. So you 45,000 dog bones, 50, 180 summons, 200 summons. So when I made my 1 month video, I forgot to even think about this, where I said I was upset about how the dog stars give the same amount of points regardless of the quality, which is going to be a point value of 3. So at least the handbook rewards, if we click on this, are always increasing. So it's not as bad as I initially thought. Guild PvP will be your next sort of bulk option. Guild War, aka Top League, that's just what I call it. This won't be a consistent source because depending on your guild, if we go over to individual reward, depending on the guild you're in, you will most likely rank low due to your highest CP players just defeating all the enemies. But even if you do individually rank 100 plus, like if we go down here to the last reward, because I do believe it takes the rankings from all the guilds, I guess in your peak division bracket, regardless, you're still going to get, you're still going to get 4,000 dog tickets, but these rewards are not daily. I do believe you get these either every week or every 2 weeks, I can't remember. You do, however, get some for each battle. If we go into my mail, you can see, where is it? Victory in Top League. I got 600 dog tickets right here. These aren't listed in the rewards, but you still do get some. For each battle won in Fortress, which is the other recent Guild PvP game mode, you're also going to be getting some, as you can see right here. Guild Fortress individual reward, I got 2,300 dog tickets. So outside of the dog tickets that are add-ons and other previous offers I already mentioned, the only dedicated dog ticket offers I know of are if we go into the benefits and then we go into the privileged gold card, are going to be your lifetime, monthly, and weekly cards. The reason I didn't really mention these is I honestly don't think the value is there to buy these. The pricing is just kind of like outshined by other offers I mentioned, or any of the random pop-up ones you get, say, for a certain campaign level milestone. I'll put a few on the screen right now. The only one I see players considering probably is the lifetime card for $20 USD. But I mean, even after the initial rewards seen right here, 100 dog tickets a day, even with an average of 30 days in a month for a year, that's still only 36,000 dog tickets. I can just nearly get that by completing one chest summon event, which is honestly not hard to do. I don't know, I just don't think any of these are worth it, which is kind of sad when almost every mobile game I play, I always get the monthly cards. In regards to the dog bones, like if you were to get the lifetime card, you are getting 200 a day. If you do that for the year, it's like probably around 60-ish thousand. I mean, yeah, maybe that's probably worth it, but that's really far down the road. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be playing this game for a year. So for me as a low spender, that's a little too far ahead for me to think. As for the monthly card for $5 USD, there's this other offers that are better. Same goes with the weekly card for $1. I mean, yeah, it's only $1, but I'd rather just buy the piggy bank for $1 one time, and I would be more satisfied than this right here. You do add AFK cookies by 15%, but I mean, I don't know. It's your call. I personally don't think any of these are appealing. Hopefully this video helps you in some way, whether you came for some spender advice or didn't know some of the free-to-play ways of gaining the resources I mentioned. There's always going to be random events that pop up, whether they're filler ones or seasonal holiday ones, so there might be the occasional good value from those. I probably missed some information, but I feel this should give you a very good understanding. I am hooked on this game and hope it can continue to grow. As always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.